Hello and welcome to this series where I speak mostly about the English language in English. Now, if you're interested in watching the other videos of this series, I have prepared a playlist in the description section below, so please check it out. Now today I wanted to talk about a similarity that I see between clothing and language, and that similarity is rules. So often there are rules regarding how we should dress, and also there are often rules regarding how we should use language. So for instance, some restaurants have something called a dress code, which is basically a rule that states what we need to wear in order to get in. So it might say something like, you have to wear a jacket and nice leather shoes, don't wear sandals or we won't let you in, and if you want to come in, you need to follow the rules. Now similarly, when you're using language, so let's say you're writing an academic essay, okay, there are certain rules that say something like, do not use contractions. Okay, so don't say don't, say do not. And unless you follow the rules, you won't get a good score. Okay, now the interesting thing is, there's no such thing as the correct way to dress and the correct way to use language in every single situation, right? So, for instance, it is true that if the dress code says, oh, you have to wear a suit, it's probably a good idea to do that. But there are certain times when wearing sandals is actually acceptable and better. For instance, if you're going to the beach, it's much better to wear sandals than leather shoes, obviously. Much in the same way, although it's not a good idea to use contractions when you're writing academic essays, it's actually very natural and it's probably recommended that you use contractions when you speak, especially in a casual kind of situation. So let me give you a more extreme example. If I said, he don't, most of you would probably say, that is terrible grammar. And you'd be correct most of the time, okay? Because we probably should say he doesn't most of the time, right? But there are actually certain regions in the world where he don't would be acceptable, and it might even be considered correct. And also, there are some poets who completely disregard the conventions of the English language because they want to use words for the sounds and the images that they create. All right, so I guess what I want to say is that maybe we don't need to be overly obsessed with looking for a universally correct answer to all of our questions regarding the English language, because it's not the same. Language is not the same as something like science and mathematics, where there probably is a universally correct answer. Because language, well, what is considered correct is different depending on the situation, and also what is considered correct can change over time because language is a living thing and it evolves over time. So I hope I was able to give you a new dimension to your language learning journey, and I'm very interested in hearing your thoughts. So please let me know in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.